Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome to week 36 of season 11 for TGC Tours here at the Wheat Pga Challenge at Wheatland Prairie Club. Looks like there's a farm along the edge. It looks like corn over there. Well, I assume it's wheat. It looks like corn. But summing up for the previous event, I ended up 609th out of 740, or 603, I think, out of 749. So still many people trying. It's not at the point yet that they have determined where folks get tour cards. But I think, again, the line that's been there before, 22 under, is up at like 30 or 40 or something. So maybe the scores will finally move a little bit more than they were before. So I'm going to try. I can't promise. I have been asked by some viewers to not fast forward basically kind of after the main drive or anything that's kind of an approach to the green. So, I suppose as I'm just in the fairway and it's relatively simple, but that would make it a little bit more enjoyable to view because it wouldn't just be quick. Obviously, that's going to make things a little bit longer, but that is what some folks are asking for. And if suddenly people are like, no, go back to the old way, I don't know, we'll have to flip a coin or something, but I've been asking for comments about I'm happy to try things to make these more enjoyable to view. And that's the comment I've gotten, so I'm certainly going to act on it because there's really no reason not to. Alright, so two tees, red and black, fairways and greens firm, so we're back to the point where they kind of equal, which is what I'm used to. And then medium fast 7.7 is the default. So for the first round, black tees, I'm thinking we're going to stay on the black tees the whole time, especially when there's only two tee boxes. They tend not to move them, right? High winds to start. Fairways and greens stay at default, which you can see is firm, and green speed moves up to fast. All right. So we're here. Yeah, definitely looks like we're out in Iowa. You got like telephone poles along the left side there. Like there's a road. This definitely looks like it's out in the heartland. So I don't want to assume that people are watching, even everything I do with golf or whatever, because I know I've got the single player series that kind of fill out the time in between the TGC Tours rounds. But I did make a comment in there. I have added some more fittings to all the clubs. I'm not going to go through the review of where I'm at. I'm still not fully able to add everything. I think the driver's finally fully fitted out. The others still need more slots open. But I think I'm going to get another one open in this round, and so I may go ahead and then add yet another fitting to all the clubs that I can, and we'll just kind of keep progressing as makes sense. But just wanted to give you that update. Alright, yeah, definitely just a little road over there. Alright, so 401 yards. It's interesting that sometimes this appears as 291, but not sure. But maybe that was in career mode, and maybe it's because I'm in pro. We get a couple extra yards or something for the same club settings. Ooh. Normally not my thing to go to the left. Turned out to not be too bad. But we'll get in there. A lot of wind, that is for sure. We're 16 feet up. I think I'm going to go ahead. Even if it drops 10, I don't know, maybe I'll stick with this. There's not a lot of room there. So basically at this point, this is when I shouldn't fast forward, but I'm kind of in the habit. So I've noticed I was trying to do it in the last few rounds of the career series, which I think are actually going to appear after this, but I wasn't great at it, so I'm going to try to be more focused. Alright, a little straighter. Good power. Alright, well, we did get on. So, alright, I'm glad I did not club up, because that would have been awful. I would have been way off the surface. This is downhill, so I'm just feeling there's going to be a lot going on. Oh, not strong enough. I didn't want to roll off, so I was careful. Did make a change in my 4th round outfit, so you have that to look forward to. Been talking about it for a bit. I earned a new shirt a little while back, and I'm like, ooh, this might be right up my alley. And then I keep forgetting to do it, but as I was editing a couple of the career videos, I'm like, I need to change this, because I had my 4th round, so I did do that. Oh, awesome direction. Perfect and perfect. Ah, short. Darn. All right. Okay. So, super flop, the farthest I can get is 18 yards, and so with the height difference, I don't think that's what I want to do. So we're going to try this. Ah, still too far. Oof. But yeah, I've probably just as far away as I would have been. But now I'm trying to not go below par, darn it. All right. Oof. Okay. And yeah, I think I sped that one up off the tee, usually on the par 3s. So again, I've already forgotten. Because in essence, that's an approach shot. Well, but was that a par? I don't know if that was a par 3. No, I think it was. I just hadn't gotten onto the green appropriately. Now we're gonna go. Now I'm developing this left bias. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. I'm gonna go up 1. All right. Coming back. Ooh, nice bounce, nice bounce. So that's the drama that people wanted. Be able to see it and not have it fly by. But yeah, I almost sped it up. It's just, like I said, it's habit from thousands of holes. So just keep me on my toes if I forget. Oh boy. That did not break. Okay. Sometimes when I roll by the hole, I'm wondering, like, you know, sometimes I have sped it up because I'm like, it's frustrating, we didn't make it, let's just move on. Come on. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, once he's reacting, I definitely can stop. All right. But a bogey. Darn. So yeah, some tricky contours for sure. This is not a... I see some water that was out to the left. I don't know if that's ever going to come into play. Kind of hope not. Not going to lie, I'm not going to be like, oh, I can't wait to have some hard water shots. Oh boy. This is not good. Man. If I go there, though... Well, maybe. Just get ourselves out. I'm not sure I cleared the trees anyway. Alright, so this is the thing, like, where I know I'm not shooting for the green. Is this one I should allow to not speed up either? Or is it just people are interested in, hey, when you're getting near the green? That's what I want. Alright, let's whoa, 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 whoa. That's gonna be ugly. That's probably too soft. Yep. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not as close as I would have preferred. Little downhill again. Kind of on line. Come on. All right. I'm just being real gentle because of the fast, but I'm worried I'm going to come up short. And that is obviously not the goal. All right, let's take a look here. All right, we have a good landing area. It's mainly a side breeze, a crosswind, than doing anything else. Ah, not quite. The wind is not gonna do what I need. All right, so we do end up in the bunker there. Again, a cross breeze. I think we're in the right direction. Oh, great bounce, but a little further. Little further. Ooh, coming back. Interesting. All right, that's at least a yard. So, hey, any little bit helps, because it's also not a downhill that I'm then putting on and having to contend with. I already have a downhill here. Come on, move over. Move over. Too far over. Ah, but not bad. Not a bad attempt. But definitely challenging. All right, so we sit at 1 over, 5 holes in. Straight cross breeze. All right, par 3. So we're gonna just stick with it, and it's downhill. So I think I'm gonna choke up. Might be too much. It's only 4 degrees. That is crazy. I think we're gonna hold the green though. All right. A lot of movement, 43 feet. All right, just gentle. I cannot tell where the hole is. Okay. Thank you for switching. That helps cameraman with the drama that folks were looking for. Yeah, that's definitely wheat. That is not corn. It's an interesting setting. I mean, it's nice. Ooh. Hoo. It's thin either way, so. Because, yeah, it was like, is it a safer play to lay up a little bit? But not really. All right, I think this will go well, honestly. Ooh, big hill there. Is that like a railroad crossing? Or is that just like, I wonder if you, well, I wonder if you go past that. Is it out of bounds? Like, I don't understand what that is. Or is it just like a marker from far away when you're down here? Like, oh, the green is up there. You know, because obviously you wouldn't have this drone view if you were really playing the course for real. All right, well, we definitely need to, goodness. Oof. I don't know that I want to do anything other than this, though, so. All right, well, we got full power. We did get up. Okay, that went further than I expected. Coming back again. I'll take it, because that's a good distance. Okay, not much. It'll be some, but not much. It's probably too weak. Oh, far, far too weak. Holy moly. Okay. I need to not be that conservative, I guess. I might have had a shot at that. Come on. Alright. At least we got the par. Again, if the cut line's at 22 under, I'm going to need, again, 5 or 6 under per round is what my scores need to be in tour card contention. So hanging on at 1 over or at par isn't going to help anybody. Alright, yeah, I knew the fairway was kind of divided. These are, I mean, you look at that flow, and that would be what, you know, country like this would be like. It's really cool, though. It's like apropos. I mean, this isn't my first event since we've moved, but I'm like, yeah, we're kind of out in farm country, so like it kind of gives me a feeling here. All right, that is, man, that's too far because it's not going to pull back 14 yards. So I think I need to do a partial. All right, and then we want to compensate for the lie a bit. All right, well, we got 96%, but we got a really bad angle. But probably decent on the position. At least it's the short rough. So, all right. Definitely want to move this up. I don't want to go too far, though. So let's see. We'll try that. All right, 97%. Ooh, maybe I did want a full swing on that. Oh, boy. I feel like every putt is downhill. Like wherever I end up, it's downhill. All right, well, we're gonna let that roll faster because it's just trickling along. That is prolonging the agony. Come on. Oh, come on. How? I was real proud of that. I was like, we're gonna get this. All right, double bogey. No birds. No birdies yet, so this thing's definitely making me not do well. Alright, compensating for the wind again. Ooh, big hook, big hook. I think we're alright though. Okay. 314. Alright, we've got wind. Ooh, alright, this may go too far. Okay, 77. Whoop, I don't want to speed up. Alright, not terrible. Because there's another one of those, they look like railroad crossing markers, but there's not railroad tracks in the middle here. I'm trying to figure out, alright, we're uphill, and then we're kind of flat, so probably too weak. Maybe not. Oh, wow. I misjudged that a lot. A lot. Oof. Please, please? Thank you. I thought it was going to do the same thing that happened on the last hole. I'm like, it's going to look good, and then it's just going to roll right by. But it didn't. All right. So this is going to hold a short, long par 5. 572 yards. Oof. All right. All right. 4. I mean, I can hit out of here. We're going to go for it. Might not be great. No, I mean, it's definitely further than I would have gotten with an iron, so I think it was the right call. Alright, with the wind and everything, we're going to go full scale. I'm still hitting too far to the right again. My regular thing has returned to me. Yeah, I mean, you can see the little bumps and oh, look at this. Look at this. Come on, I want to... Oh, wow. I'm like, I want to see the shadow, but we not only see the shadow, we see the flag. Oh, boy. What do we do here? Can we do this? I'm worried this is really going to cook over. Come on, please go in. All right, first birdie of the event. Oh, and we get the weekly quest completed, 15 up and downs. Not a golfer. I'll get whatever that is wrong. I mean, I think that's when you're hitting out of regulation somewhere and then you ultimately get par or better. But I could be way off. So, alright, the wind is pulling me back where I can't see my ball. Alright, there it is. Alright. Don't roll off the other end now. Come on, you saved me. Alright. Again, big cross breeze. It's down 8 feet, so I'm definitely gonna pull it in, and we have a little bit of a lie. And it's gonna go way farther over than I thought. Well, maybe, no. Like, it's moving over, but I got too close to the edge of the green. Alright. So now we'll do a pick. We're gonna do the full amount because we have an elevation increase too. That was not good. I don't understand. It was only a 90%, but the pull was awful. You know what? I didn't look at the power. I bet it wasn't 100%. So I think that was my fault. It felt right, but it didn't, if that makes sense. So yeah. I didn't get to the vibration. I was just doing like, oh, it's this far. This is about how I swing. So yeah, a couple mistakes on that hole definitely resulted in that. I did not check my power for the pick. You know, I felt, oh yes, I'm up there, but I don't know that I was at a full 100%. Alright, this is uphill. It's a 9 iron. God, but 15. 9. I'm going to choke up. Let's try that. It's a tough call. I think good positioning. Ooh. Oh, there's a big hill, but we got over it. Oh, did we? Alright. I was like, I thought it was starting to drift back. I'm like, this is not good. Not hard enough. God, I don't know what is going on with my stroke today. I'm being overly cautious, and it's costing me. Alright, that's not going to go. And so now we're going to swallow another bogey. Alright. At least. Wow, this is not easy. Misjudged. Alright, well, this one should hopefully be simple enough, but ay. Am I 5 over now? Yeah. Wow. That is not a good result. The problem is if I go here, it's probably the smarter play, and then just take a real high loft club over the trees. Oh my god. Or just do that and totally screw it up. It's going to give me a clear line to the green, I guess. Yeah, I won't have to worry about the trees. That's awful. Alright, definitely needing to bite into the wind here. All right, beautiful direction. Come on, where are you going to end up? Should be birdie territory, but we'll see. It is uphill. All right. So bite another one of those 3 that I lost in the last 2 holes back. It's telling me I'm 4th. Yeah, sure I am. All right, definitely going the distance here. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on, don't roll off. There's a lot of kicking on the fairways. All right, the wind is going to blow me. I'm again going to go back. All right, nice. It just is it too far? No, no. Nice. So it held up. Can we get it to fall? It's uphill again. No. So overdid it. But we get the par out here in God's country, as they say. Ooh, 17. That is vicious. I'm going way over. I may be overcompensating, but I think obviously I am, but didn't end up in the deep, deep stuff. I'm real close, but I don't know that there's anything beyond the heavy rough, so... Alright, and this is again all across. Can't tell the lie. I think it's straight. I'm going to go up, do that, do a choked approach. Okay, I think we're in the right... Oh, that's not even going to be close. Did it make the green? Kind of, but then it stopped, I think. Yep. Alright, so 20 yards again. I don't know. I'm going to go with it and see. Maybe we'll get a little bit lucky. It was awful. I mean, distance was actually decent, but I don't know why it went out that way. Seems really fast. Doesn't matter. Didn't even touch the hole. Oh, okay. Like, do not do that to me. So yeah, this is one of those, it's a cunningly challenging course. Like, you look at it and you're like, yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. It kind of is. It kind of is. Might be off the green. I'm gonna let it go, you know, because it's a par 3. All right, we're on. We are on. A lot of rolling that's going on. Just takes a long time for the ball to settle. All right, a big uphill. So I got to be real careful here to not be too weak. Because, yeah, wow, look at the speed that took off. Man, that did not break anywhere. I rolled. Oh, no. I guess I got a backstop that helped me. I'm like, I rolled right off the green. I went way too far. All right, pretty straight on. That looks good. All right, 3 more holes. It's an interesting course. Like I said, initially I'm like, yeah, it's out in the fields, straightforward. Not at all. Alright, one of my better theoretical shots. Again, the wind, the cross breeze, just does stuff to you. It just does. Nope. I think I'm going to be in the bunker. Oh, no, I ended up on the green. It's a big green, though, so we're going to have a long, long way to go again. 51 feet. Downhill. An S pattern on the way. Pretty much everything you could throw at a hole to make it challenging is here. It's coming back. It's close, but nope. Alright, that might have been on path. I don't know. But again, a little faster, it would have changed all the geometry of the flow there, so who knows. Alright, and par 5, 18. Awesome. I enjoy big par 5s at the end. That I do not enjoy. Please, alright, that's probably honestly better, because otherwise I think I'd have no shot but through the tree. Man, I can't do anything more than the 4-iron. Man, that barely made it. Look how it cut through the grass. Oh boy. I thought we were heading right for it, and we were. Alright, again, we're going to go up a couple. Oof, still too far to the right. We'll let the approach do its thing. Did I bounce off the back? I think I did. Oh, come on, don't roll in. That is the weirdest rough. Alright, I think that's... No, I can go... what do I do? Alright, we're gonna do that, I think. Let's see if that works. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Alright. Because it was uphill, so I'm like, it's not gonna be great for sure. Alright. A par to end it, but 5 over. Definitely not anything that's going to get me a tour card, but it is an interesting course. I'm sure people will do better than this. Right now it looks like 13 under is the best score, but someone's going to pull off 18 or 19 under like they always do. Don't think... Oh no, we did get something. I'm like, I don't think we're going to get up the tier. Alright, so we have 3 clubs that we can work on some fittings with. Looks like we're getting some really ugly shorts. What the heck is that? Oh my god, those are hideous. Yeah, they're 2K brand. They're like... I don't even... I'm not going to waste any more time on it. There just are no words. But, so yeah, we've got one more fitting slot that we can open. But I'll probably go ahead and just apply kind of the standard stuff I've been doing. And we'll get that ready before round 2. We made an attempt, but man, yeah, a tricky course for sure. It's definitely given me a hard time. I mean, the wind certainly doesn't help. I think if we have less wind, that might just help shave some strokes off things too, because it's just going to be easier to end up anywhere near where you're trying to end up. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, if you've enjoyed it but haven't dropped a like or subscribed, please consider those things, and I will see you next time.